Welcome to Herd Tracker broadcast from Il Moran camp. It's one of the Governor's Camp Collection's camp here in their kind of exclusive little northwestern corner of the Mara Reserve. With us we have Patrick Reynolds, head guide. Welcome.
Thanks
for
very
your
much.
time. We know
Good.
you're a busy man.
No, good to see you again. Yeah.
And welcome back from leave.
Thank you very much.
We missed you on Herd Tracker. I mean, you're the cornerstone of
you always need a break in life.
you need a break in life. So welcome back.
That's true. Yeah.
Patrick, you come with a wealth of knowledge. How many years have you been around?
I've been guiding for about 30 years all over Kenya.
Wow.
I've been in the Mara now 12 years with governors and here at the Mara.
Yeah. There's a bit of a perception that you can only drive around, you know, and people get stuck in vehicles.
Well, driving you'll see the multitude of wildlife.
Yeah. We
also do walks, and we do that in the Maasai Conservation Area. I'm the guide for that.
Okay. And you get a lot closer to. And
you get a different feel to wildlife.
Yeah.
To see a lion on foot, or to see a buffalo, to see an elephant, it's a different feeling than being behind a window of a car.
And guiding and walking safari is a completely different.
It totally is, because you've got to learn the ground, you've got to understand the nature of thinking of that animal sometimes.
And there's respect needed.
Oh yeah,
there.
I mean, you know, they're used to vehicles, but they're not used to man on foot.
Yeah.
You know, we're a potential danger to them anyway, and a predator. So.
Do we have a question there? Yeah. Patrick, just very quickly, Governor's Camp Collection has looked after us, and we stayed at main Governor's Camp, and we just had some interviews at Little Governor's Camp, and now we're at Il Moran, and you guys cater for all walks of life, and
everybody.
We don't have to be scared of a price tag. You know, there's something for everyone.
No, there's a bed for everyone.
Okay, yeah, you got to just start planning.
Absolutely, you have to. This is one of the jewels of Eastern Africa, here in the Masai Mara.
And you know, and you can. There are ways and means to get around and make a plan and come spend time here.
Absolutely, 4 days is a good time to spend.
So the hardest part is just to start.
Well, the hardest part is to get yourself here.
Exactly.
Once you're here, and it's all made for you.
Yeah. And there are great flights into Nairobi, and it's a 45-minute hop and you're here.
Yeah, I just did it just now. 45 minutes, and it's a clear flight. Exactly. So a lot of stuff on the way. Fly over the Rift Valley.
Yeah, we want to
that's the Mara for you.
Oh, good. Patrick, just a typical day. You know, you have clients from everywhere in the world.
From all over the world. What we'll suggest to them is to, particularly during the migration season, and that is your July through till October, is we'll suggest to people take a picnic, get up early in the morning, cup of tea or coffee, hot chocolate brought to their room. Driver guide is waiting for them. They take their picnic, breakfast and lunch maybe, and off they go.
So spend a lot of time out there and maximize them.
Spend as much time as much time. You can be at a crossing point for up to 4 hours, but how often do you see 50,000 crossing at one time anywhere else in the world?
Exactly.
You don't.
We've got a question. I think we've had a lot of people just join. They want to know who's speaking to who here. Let's welcome our followers again.
Carl Verhoef from Herd Tracker, bringing you broadcast right here in the Mara Reserve, and this broadcast is made possible by Make It Kenya. And with us we have Governor's Camp Collection head guide Patrick Reynolds. Patrick, you've really contributed towards Herd Tracker and all the updates.
Well, you've made it as well, Carol.
Yeah,
your
thanks.
Input,
but without you guys and real knowledge, you know, and accurate updates.
You've heard the expression "takes two to tango."
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Looks like this is turning to a Q&A. We've got lots of questions.
Absolutely.
Firstly,
we have the man here for questions.
I think a simple one. What animals are in the park?
All right.
You've got the big five in the park already, and you can see that on a morning's drive even.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. So you have rhino, you have black.
We have rhino. The majority of them are the other side of the river, but they cross over quite often. Yeah.
Okay. So yes.
Next one. Are the Maasai in the Mara region?
They're outside of the Mara.
Okay. Yeah. So just on the northern edges of the reserve.
Yeah. Maasai Mara. Mara in Maasai basically means a pattern. Okay. So this reserve is a pattern.
So the big five. What do those consist of?
Yes, it's your elephant, your rhino, lion, leopard, and buffalo. Okay. 5 dangerous animals to hunt.
Okay, all right. So that's
to be the wrong end of an argument.
Yeah, exactly. And of those 5, you know, I'm personally trying to avoid the buffalo.
Well, buffalo are like cattle. You know, in a herd they're okay. Yeah. But when they become individuals, you know, they
But you're good at managing these things, eh?
Carl, we have a question here.
Yeah.
Share a close shave or such experience. Maybe that buffalo story of yours.
Sure.
Why is it you don't like the buffalo?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a personal thing with buffalo because I grew up in Kruger,
Oh, right.
and on my way from school one day with my bicycle, came down a hill, and sometimes when you're on your bike you kind of don't pay too much attention to what's in front of you, and I looked up and bumped into a Dagger boy on a bridge, and luckily I jumped off over the bridge and left my bicycle behind, and the buff went for the bicycle, so I had to wait a whole year for another bicycle.
No, sure.
and got a hiding when I got home, so
That happens.
so I'm not fond of those.
No, none of us are. I mean, they cause a lot of atrocities to the Maasai as well.
But walking with you is absolutely safe. You know the comfort distances and dangers.
You understand that? Yes, I have to take a weapon, of course, that's for our security and safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at these animals and work it out. But when you have to get through a thicket sometimes, and these old boys, as you say, the Dagger boys, if they're lying low and you can't pick them up because we don't have a nose like a dog or something, that's where you've got to think very fast.
Okay. And Patrick, and then you go out. A good combination, perhaps, would be a combination of driving it down to crossing points, and then have a couple of walks and so forth, and a nice balanced product.
A walk is a full morning.
Yeah.
But I would always suggest to people get their game drives in, their wildlife in.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 questions. Are hippos the most dangerous animals?
They are actually, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then are there lion prides in the park?
There are. We've got 3 prides here.
Okay.
And the one's being monitored by the BBC now is the Marsh Pride.
Yeah.
What I remember it when it was 40, 45.
Yeah, we
Now
bumped
down to
into the
10.
Marsh Pride over the last couple of
Yeah,
days, and it seems that there's a whole lot of dynamic and things happening at the moment.
Yeah.
It's hugely
We're a very
interesting.
iconic lioness.
And Sienna is recovering.
She will, but she's taken a toll in life.
Yeah, she's had a fair share, huh?
Yeah.
Not a youngster anymore.
No, she's 13.
Yeah, that's pretty old for a lioness in the wild, huh?
Yes, well, we've got her relation is Bibi. She's 60.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's absolutely incredible. And Patrick, sure, man, it's an absolute privilege, and we've had many clients with you guys here, and we've had, only positive news and feedback and so forth. We had the Jeffy couple from Israel with you guys for 8 days.
For 8 days, yeah.
Exactly.
I heard about them actually, yeah.
And I just got feedback from them, and they said they want to come back, and that's the toughest
Well,
stuff.
they were very good. They were with a very good guide, Carol. So that makes a hell of a difference.
And they saw that big crossing.
They did, yeah.
Across to the triangle side.
Yeah. The guy actually called me when I was in Nairobi.
Okay.
Yeah, there must have been 100 grand that crossed.
All right.
There's a question: when are the crossings, and where exactly are we now? Where we filming? I think
Crossings
some people are joining.
downstream from where we are now.
Okay, but which park are we in, and what country? I think some people don't even know. They've
We're
just
in the
joined.
Masai Mara.
Okay.
We're in the Musiara area of the Masai Mara.
In Kenya.
Kenya,
East Africa.
East Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're literally a 2-hour flight, 2-3 hour flight from Dubai, and 3-4 hour flight from South Africa.
South
so
Africa, yeah,
it's
that's
easy to get
Yeah.
there, and there are direct flights from all over the world.
And there's
Kenya
numerous
Airways
flights.
have a brand new fleet of planes, and
They do, yeah.
and they bring everyone here from far and
And of
wide.
course, our company, we have our own aircrafts, so we fly every morning, every afternoon.
Yeah, so you have Governor's Aviation, Governor's Ballooning, camps that fit everyone's pocket.
Yeah, that's
depending on
a
where
nice way of seeing the Mara, actually, is by balloon.
Yeah, we were on a magic balloon ride this morning, which was absolutely
The only
great.
thing is you can't stop.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very good.
We had a bit of a rough landing, and I got a camera on the
Let's
side.
have a
say
look.
what
Let's have a
happened
look there.
We were just I was covering too many lenses here, so make sure you hang on to your possessions,
That's true.
But it happens to those that don't listen,
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
This broadcast is Her Tracker broadcast brought to you by Make It Kenya, and we just want to really say thanks again to our partners and Governor's Camp Collection, and we're on our way to and beyond Kichwa, which is not too far from here. We really want to thank Patrick Reynolds.
Well, thank you, Carol.
Head guide.
It's been good dealing with you.
We know you're a busy man, and your time is valuable.
No, but you've always got time to speak to another professional. So
and your knowledge is appreciated, and we really, really want to thank you for your input.
As Player always said, you're always learning.
Yeah, always learning, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Excellent.
And we will see you again.
Good one.
And thanks for looking after
perfect.
everyone visiting.
Yeah, great. Hope to see you again.
Signing off from Il Moran Camp, Governor's Camp Collection, premier property here. with expert guiding, and we'll catch you just outside on the Triangle site, just outside the Mara, and we're going to visit Kitchwood by this afternoon, and we'll talk to you from there.